The question we are solving now belongs to test series 11. It is of control system subject. In specific, it belongs to basics of control systems. As per the question, the block diagram of a control system is given as shown in the figure. There are two blocks of transfer functions G1 and G2 connected in parallel. They feed a summer as shown in the figure. The summer has contribution from the unity negative feedback path, through a negative feedback path of transfer function H2, and the same has the feedback transfer function as H2. This is G3, and there is another block of gain G4 or transfer function G4, and the overall feedback path has the overall control system has a feedback path of transfer function H1. We need to find the overall transfer function T of S of this control system. From the given block diagram, we see that the block diagram can be simplified as shown. So the summer given can be split into two, and one is actually due to the summing of the paths corresponding to Z1 and Z2, and there is another summer that is given which is mainly due to the feedback path of transfer function H2, and the remaining part of the block diagram is left as given. Now from this block diagram we see that the region marked can be simplified to be having a transfer function of G1 plus G2, and the region that is marked can be simplified to be having a transfer function of G3 by 1 plus G3H2. Please note that here the positive sign is due to the negative feedback. So from this we can say that the overall block diagram has the forward path transfer function as G of S is equal to G1 plus G2 multiplied by G3 by 1 plus G3H2 multiplied by G4, and the feedback path can be has a transfer function of H of S is equal to H1. From this we can write that the overall transfer function is T of S is equal to G of S divided by 1 plus G of S multiplied by H of S. So from this we can see that T of S can be simplified as G1 plus G2 multiplied by G3 G4 multiplied by 1 plus G3H2 as a whole divided by 1 plus G1 plus G2 multiplied by G3 G4 H1 divided by 1 plus G3 H2. And upon simplifying this, we see that the overall transfer function can be written as T of S is equal to G1 plus G2 multiplied by G3 G4, and this is as a whole divided by 1 plus G3H2 plus G1 plus G2 multiplied by G3 G4 H1, and this is the transfer function of the overall control system. Hence the correct option which represents the overall transfer function of the given block diagram is D.